Hi everyone. How are you doing? It's been a while in this YouTube space, and I'm excited to be doing this. How are you guys doing? If you're joining me for the first time, hi, my name is Deme, and welcome to my channel. So really, yeah, if there's such a good time as asking someone how they are doing, I think right now is like the right time to call someone and ask them how they're doing, because guys, a lot is happening. Life is happening to people, and sometimes you may not truly know how much life is happening until it happens to you. Life is beautiful and life is awful, and in between this awful and beautiful, it can sometimes be mundane, it can just be ordinary, and it can be a routine. And that has been my state for quite a while. I have just been feeling like, okay, it is ordinary, it is just routine, and it had put me in a state where wasn't just palatable, wasn't pleasant. And yeah, so really for the most part you just may have to have experienced certain things before you really truly realize that life is happening to a lot of people, not even when you stay in Lagos, Nigeria, or Nigeria as a whole, because the change we knew was going to come, but for the most part we did not expect it was going to be like this way. Everything has changed, from transportation to feeding, housing, tuition, everything you can think of has changed. And when you begin to think that you're not doing so well, you may just want to think again. Because, guys, I saw something on Instagram a while back, and I just burst into tears, and I was really wailing, because that put me in a state where it seemed like I was so ungrateful for all God has done. I saw a clip of a group of guys that, go to, I don't even know where they go to. They just go somewhere, look for people that are homeless and cater to their needs. And in that moment, I had to look for something to be grateful for, because, guys, if all you can afford right now is a shelter, food, sorting your immediate bills, including buying fuel to run your house and to run your car, I think you should be thankful and grateful. I cried that day, and after which I asked for mercy. And it not put me in a state where I began to ask, okay, what are you grateful for? Like I said, I had been in a state where I felt it was just life was just ordinary. It was just a routine. Okay, wake up, do this, do that, and so I was bored. I mean, it's okay to be bored. I mean, that will propel you to want to do something different. But my board wasn't more of propelling me to do something different. I was just tired of the routine, guys. So yeah. And then I began to ask, okay, what are you grateful for today? I remember that particular day I was just so low. And the Holy Spirit put in my spirit, okay, what are you grateful for today? And guess what? The moment I was able to realize what I was grateful for that day, it lit up my mood. It lit up my mood. Gratitude lit up my mood. And that is not to say that the problems aren't still there. That is not to say that the routine, the what I felt feels ordinary isn't still there. But the mere fact that you are able to just be thankful for something each passing day is enough to put you through. Of course, I am a grateful child. I mean, I'm thankful that I am alive. I'm thankful for XYZ. But you need to deliberately ask yourself, because, guys, it's a lot is happening. You may not really realize that life is happening to people until something happens to you per time, and then you be like, okay, you know the other day I was talking to my security and his wife, I mean, and I was just asking her some questions. We're just really having a banter. Just be grateful. That's all I can say. And at some point I'm like, you know what, Just say no more. I'm just going to send you something that put me in the state where, you know what, Deme, no matter what comes your way, if you can actually look out for something to be grateful for each passing day, you would definitely pull through. So here I am trying to talk to my 60 followers or 66 followers. And as much as I really want to reach out to a lot of people, have a lot of followers, gratitude has made me be thankful for what I have, even if I am having to talk to one person that actually is seeing the need to be thankful for something today. I think I have done a good job. Gratitude will just make you appreciate what you have for now. It doesn't matter whether it is not what you want per time. Just look at your life. I have a friend that would always tell me, "Oh, Dana, you have this, you have that, you have this, you have that." And I would just smile, will laugh about it, and pretty much that's it. One day she said that to me, and I began to analyze the things she had and that I wish I had. I opened her eyes to see the things she truly, really has and should be grateful for. And I think that changed her mindset towards always focusing on someone else when you can be thankful for your life. Because the truth is, there's so many things that you have that is actually someone's prayer point. Oh God, I want to be like Langbaja. I want to be like this person. I admire this thing. I admire this about this person. And yeah, so if you cannot be grateful, you may not see, if you are not thankful, you may not see the little things that you have, So gratitude has really lit up my mood for the past weeks. And I thought that, okay, you know what? You need to share this with someone just to encourage someone that is probably going through a phase. Truth is, what you focus on expands. So when you fail to be grateful and you focus on those problems, oh my God, they will be so big that you will forget to thank God for the little things, like little things. You needed to know what I was thankful for that day that lit up my mood. So one of the things that I know has helped me was keeping it a gratitude journal. Just write it down, like paste it somewhere. If you have a journal or a notebook where you write things, just write it down. I am thankful for this. Something it could even be on your phone, in your notes. Just write it down. Or you say it out loud. I am thankful for this. And it's not just saying it on the surface. Say it and mean it. And before anything tries to dampen your day, it comes to light. Like it will be in your head that this is what you're really thankful for, and I'm sure it will lit up your day. Like you will literally smile at the thought of that which you're grateful for. Another thing that has helped me stay thankful is being mindful of my presence. You know, live in the moment. Live in the moment. We have dreams, we have aspirations. There's so many things we want to get done. But if you can live in the moment just a little bit, you would be more thankful of what you have currently. You're thinking about Christmas, or it's almost Christmas. The bag of rice is almost 70,000 naira to 100K. But guess what? Do you have rice to eat right now? Mindful awareness. Do you have food to eat right now? Do you have food to even eat tomorrow? That's an example, yeah. So if you can live in the moment, you would scale through and you would have reason to be thankful. Another thing that has helped me in this moment is contentment. I'm a very content person, and that does not mean that I am complacent or I am not ambitious. In fact, sometime last year or this year, a friend of mine called me to wish me a happy birthday, and she said to me, "I admire how content you are, Deme." Contentment, eh? You see, in this Nigeria of today, if you are not contented with what you have, hi. Of course, there won't be gratitude. Being contented doesn't mean that you are not ambitious, doesn't mean that you do not desire or want the best things of life. But it just means that I am thankful, I'm grateful for what I have today, and I hope for a better tomorrow. Guys, contentment is stop looking at what is not looking at you. I have food, I have shelter, I have clothes, I can pay school fees, I can pay house rent. That is okay. I desire this. I desire to travel out. I desire to buy a new car. I desire to. That is also okay. But when you are not even contented with what you have and you're having these desires, it would always put you in an unhealthy state. What is even contentment? Being satisfied with what you have. I don't know. There's no dictionary meaning. Maybe if I can get a dictionary meaning of that, I'm going to put it up there. And that doesn't mean you're complacent. It doesn't mean you are less ambitious. It doesn't mean you are laid back. It just means that you're deriving joy in what you have now, aspiring and hoping for what you do not have. Because if you are looking at what you do not have, it would always put you in an unhealthy state. And that's why you see that when you ask questions about those people that commit suicide, that are depressed, a lot of times, or for the most part, especially for those that in quotes seem to have so much, they are not contented. What they have is not enough. Like I said, it doesn't mean that you are complacent. It just means that for these that I have, I am thankful, I am grateful. And that is the attitude for this season. This season, I don't mean Christmas season, for this season, because until you can adjust to the reality of Nigeria, because you need to really adjust, until you can adjust to the reality of Nigeria, what you need to have with you is gratitude and contentment. Yes, be contented. Father, I thank you for this. I desire to have this. But for what I have, I am thankful, I am grateful. And guys, you won't steal. Greed will be far away from you. You won't be in debt because you are okay with what you have. One of the ways that you can actually be contented is to set realistic goals. Be realistic with your goals because it would not put you in an unhealthy situation. You know what you're capable of. Until a miracle happens, keep trusting God in the whole way. One of the mistakes I made in business a while back, I probably will share you some of my lessons. So set realistic goals. You want to travel out next year. With what you have now, can you travel out? Example. With what you have now, can you buy that car? Maybe you set a goal for yourself. Oh, by the first quarter of next year, I will buy a car. It is good to have these aspirations. It is good to have these desires. But you know that except something happens. Because it would always lead to you being disappointed. It would lead to you, I don't know, it would just make you just be in an unhealthy state, be in an unhappy state. Because really, can you afford a car by first quarter of next year? Maybe yes. Or maybe if you have a few savings, it would eventually click. So I don't know if I make sense to somebody. Just set realistic goals, whatever it is you want to achieve. Just with that, it will reduce your expectation. If before the first quarter of next year something major happens, boom, get yourself that car. But until then, no good they do past yourself. Don't do more than yourself. Until you can afford it, you can't afford it. So if you are able to set realistic goals, you will not put yourself under pressure to get things done. With that, you are contented. Like you will just live a healthy life because guys, a lot is happening and you want to reduce the amount of stress and pressure you put on yourself. So another way you can actually show try and be a contented person. Focus on the positive. You know, I told you I'd been in a state where I felt life was just a routine, it was just ordinary, and I forgot to really be appreciative of what was happening. And of course, I wasn't focusing on the positive, but you know, the moment I was able to realize that, okay, this is what I'm thankful for, it lit up my mood and changed everything, guys. Until you hear somebody else's story, you'll be thankful to God that you're not in their shoes. There's just always something good to be thankful for. Just focus on the positive. Stay gratifying. Yeah. Stay gratifying and be a contented person. I don't know what it is you're going through. Just try being thankful for one thing. Look for one thing that you're really thankful for. Yeah. And then let me know how you felt after finding out what it is you're thankful for and how you felt. Okay? I want to know in the comment section. Anyway, it's been nice doing this video as always. This is from my heart to someone out there that probably seem like a lot is happening and they're not thankful. A lot is happening. So yeah, gratitude, contentment is what you need. If you've enjoyed this and you are not subscribed already, please click on the subscription button and yeah, be a part of the family. It promises to be fun as always, educative, informative, and yeah. Until next time, guys, do have a fantastic week. Bye.